A layer style is simply one or more layer effects, as well as blending options that apply to a layer. Master and layer styles can definitely make a huge difference in Photoshop. Today, let's talk about stroke layer style. There are 3 fill types in stroke layer style: color, gradient, and pattern. For example, here I already have an image of a hand, and I've cut it out into a new layer. Double-click this layer and create a new stroke layer style. The default fill type will be color. At the top are the structure options. You can change the stroke size, set the positions to outside, inside, or center. Finally, there are blend modes and opacity that everyone should be familiar with. Next, let's try changing the fill type to gradient. At this time, you can continue to adjust the size, positions, or blend modes of the structure. And the gradient settings below should be also familiar. You can adjust the gradient's color, style, angle, etc. The last fill type is pattern. In addition to the basic structure, you can also put different patterns into the stroke for your layer. These are the fill types in stroke layer style. But please don't think that stroke layer style is just that simple. Next, I will share with you 2 tips and use cases that I often use. First, you can add multiple strokes in layer styles. For example, there are some text layers here. Let's first create a stroke layer style for this layer. Give it a size of 20 pixels. Then the key is to change the opacity here to 0%. Now you should get an invisible stroke, but don't worry. Next, we can click this plus button to add a second stroke layer style. Give it a larger size and increase the opacity to 100%. Because the opacity of the first stroke is 0%, we can get a stroke effect with a little space between the outline stroke and the text itself. And this layer is still a text layer, so you can also change the text at any time. Of course, if you continue to adjust the blend, if in layer style, the text layer and background texture will blend more naturally. Next, let's try another text effect, which is hollow inside with only the outline stroke. My first try is to create a white stroke with a black color overlay. In this method, the text will be black, although it is closer to the black of the background. But if you want to be completely transparent and show the texture of the background, you can adjust fill to 0% in the blending options. In this way, you can get a transparent text with only a white stroke. And the text can also be changed at any time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this demonstration can help. I'll leave the PSD file of this project in the description. Feel free to download. And I have already uploaded more tutorial videos about layer style in this playlist. Definitely worth a visit. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll keep uploading.